Hello. Today what we're going to do is we're going to work on the first of a 7-part series on a SketchUp room. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to be using feet and inches. So this right here, and if I go SketchUp and I look at preferences, I want to make sure I'm in the right template. So I need to go to templates under SketchUp preferences. This window will pop up. I select templates. So you want to make sure that you're using a feet and inches template. Select it, and then you can go File, New. Okay, so in this one it changed because I'm using the simple template feet and inches. All right, so I already have a lot of the steps in the packet memorized. Again, this is meant to go with a tutorial that's on a handout, but I'll go ahead and demonstrate it to you what you need to do. So the first thing the packet says is to create a floor. The floor is going to be 18 feet by 18 feet. So I'm typing, but you're going to see the numbers come up here. So I type 18 apostrophe, comma, 18 apostrophe. So 18 feet by 18 feet. The comma separates the width from the depth. And you just press return, and it should automatically go that way, or resize. So I'm going to select my tape measure just real quick and select it. And it didn't do it, so I'm going to press Apple Z, select my rectangle tool, and try it one more time. So click here, type 18 apostrophe, comma, 18 apostrophe, and press return. It resizes. I'm just going to use my tape measure and click on anywhere on the center, and this is 18 feet, so it's correct. All right, so now it says push pull up 10 feet, so 10 apostrophe return. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So it asks you to hide a couple walls. I'm going to orbit, and the O key is orbit, and I'm dragging to the left. It gives me those two dotted lines. I'm going to right click on it and say not erase but hide, because I want them to come back in a little bit. So orbit, orbit's up here, and if I go view, customize toolbar, these things are customizable, but I want you to be able to see the text below the names. That's kind of helpful. So now what it asks you to do is color the walls with a diamond tiled color pattern, and the floor is going to be carpet. So I'm going to go to the paint bucket and click on the brick, and I'm going to choose tile, and this is the tile we want to use, and I apply it. But we can manipulate the tile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and zoom in and position it so I can see the whole wall, but I want to be close so it fills up most of the screen. So now what I do is I use the select tool, then I right click on the wall and I go texture, orient, texture, position. You see these little pins. In the instructions it asks you to do 3 of these green lines tall for the whole wall, and also from left to right there are 6 diamonds. So the first thing I'm going to do is click and drag. I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit. Click and drag and put the red pin, and I'm holding down. If you click and let go, it's kind of like you're holding the pin or pulling a tack pin out of the wall. So you want to, when you're moving it, you want to click and hold, your mouse stays down. So now to do the green, by dragging this it scales out the whole picture, and if you do the blue pin it'll stretch it tall, and if you go in a little bit it kind of slants it. Okay, so I'm going to move this pin, so it wants 6 diamonds, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a little blue line, I'm going to come down. Okay. And now it wants 3 of these green lines, so I'm going to move this pin to the top, zoom out, stretch it a little bit taller. Okay. And this one actually didn't go to the corner, so I need to make it go to the corner. So now I'm going to orbit. Okay. Oh, and I seem to have made a mistake that I got to correct. I know what happened. When I stretched that up and then I dragged that wider, it scaled it more. So I'm going to right click again, texture, position, drag this one back down. Okay, that's the way it wants. Now I can redo that here, but it's a lot of work. A faster way to do is to copy this. In the instructions it says to use the paint bucket tool, mouse down over this like I am, and then on your keyboard press the command key and then you get the eyedropper. Don't let this eyedropper, don't be confused between that one and this one. This is totally different. If I click on this, it samples the paint color, and then when you apply it, it'll apply the same color. So again, paint bucket here, I click on it, it doesn't seem like anything happened, but I let go, then I come over to this one and I click, and you can see it copies it. So now both of these are the same. So that's with the walls. So now let's take a look at the floor. Command 1, that's the top view. Change the category to carpet. This is the carpet. But it's not supposed to be colored at all. I've changed the color. All right, so what you want to do is you want to be able to orbit, or excuse me, rescale the carpet. So I'm going to right click on it and say texture, position. It asks you to move the red pin between the dark colors are supposed to be dark brown and the lighter ones are brown and these are green on your computer screen. So I'm going to click and drop the pin here. On the packet it says there should be 5 of these dark blocks going along this wall, and from here going up to the corner there should be 4. So I'm going to move this down over here, and I'm going to count these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and dropping my pin right there in the corner. Sometimes you need to zoom in so you can really kind of see. And then kind of look. As long as it's pretty close, that's good. So I'm going to just drag this over here. You can see they get a little wider. This way there's supposed to be 4, 1, 2, 3, and here's the 4th one. So I'm going to drag this and drop it right about there, maybe a little bit farther down, and drop it up here. Now I can click off of it. 3, 7. Okay, the next step in the packet asks you to recolor the wall. I changed my original color, which I didn't mean to do. What I need to do is go to Colors in Model. Okay, select the color you want to change, or tint, and you can double click on it, right? And then click here, and you can choose a color you want to do. Now it's really important, you want to do Colors in Model, not the original color like I did previously. You can choose any color that you would like to. You can even lighten it. Choose something that is going to be clear, easy to see. And when you're done, you just say close. And oops. And then you're done. And you can click off of it. So that's packet 1. After you get this, you should turn it in or show your teacher, just so they can see that you scaled the images correct. For me personally, once we go on to part 2, which is wallpapers, and we're going to do that on the other 2 walls that are hidden right now, then you'll be able to also change these after you do packet 2. And you'll be able to change it to anything you want to match the theme that of the design that you're creating. All right, thanks for watching.